Are you new to Seint Cream Foundation? Maybe you just found my channel and you're like, oh my goodness, what is this makeup and how do I do it? I am gonna go over my top 4 items that will make doing this makeup super easy, super fast, and you're gonna have a beautiful, minimal, natural makeup. It will look gorgeous on your skin and anyone can do it. So if you're ready, let's get started. Coolest thing about this makeup is it comes in a fully customized palette. The palettes are all different sizes. This is the smallest, this is the 8. This fits 4 items on the top and 4 items on the bottom. But we're just gonna do 4 items. So you'll have a little room to expand in the future. So today we're gonna just start with my number 1 item. This is called a highlight, and it's a brightener, and that is kind of the same thing as a concealer. And this one we're gonna pop in, and because it's magnetic, they are really cool. They just pop right into the palette like that, and I'm gonna put it as the first one, and I'm gonna go in and show you exactly how to use this highlight, this brightener. You can use your fingers, you can use different kinds of brushes, like the end of this one, or something small like this, but I like to start as a beginner with my fingers so I can feel the makeup and feel where it's gonna go on my face. I've already washed my face, I've let my moisturizer and my SPF sink in, I've waited about 10-15 minutes, and I'm gonna go in with my finger to the first number 1 color of the 4 items that you need. And this is just going to brighten around my face in the areas that are kind of like your T-zone, so little feet marks like that, and then down the middle of your nose like that, and like that. So that is going to help brighten this part of your face, your eyes, and down the middle of your face, which is going to draw attention to those beautiful eyes of yours. So that's the first number 1 item you should get. The next one is a color corrector. Now, you can use your color corrector to minimize melasma, red spots, acne scars, sunspots, things like that. And generally that's darker than your brightener highlight, and the color corrector can be used in many, many ways. So I like to first go in with my number 1 color, my brightener, and a little bit of my color corrector, and I put it on my eyelids to minimize the discoloration on my lids. And then I'm gonna go in with my finger. I've got redness around my cheeks like this, my nose, and on my chin, and I'm going to lightly dust it along my cheeks in the places that I have redness. Now, the color will depend on your color match and what works right for your skin tone. And right now, it doesn't look like it's working, but once I blend it all in, you're gonna see. And I think that's all I need. And I'm not gonna do a full face of makeup because I don't think everyone needs it, so that's why I've suggested these 2 colors. Now, the next thing would be the contour. I think a contour is really important because it gives definition to your face. So the third item I would recommend of the 4 is your contour. So for the contour, I like to go in with my detail brush, and I'm just gonna go in lightly, put my hair, and I'm gonna put it where I need it, and that is to give definition to my cheekbones. And yes, don't worry, I'm going to rub in the first 2 colors, except my hair is getting in the way. And put it up here, like this. And this is gonna add definition and shadow to my face, bringing the attention to my eyes is what I want. And then giving my cheekbones a little lift, which is always so nice. And then don't forget under your chin like this and like this. And there's many ways to do this, but this is an easy way. So that is my contour. I can go in and add a little bit more, but what I'm first gonna do is blend the first 2 colors. I'm gonna use this bronzer brush. Just gonna press it into my skin. And this is going to create this beautiful second skin of makeup. And I don't know why, but I always seem to go from the bottom of my face up. But you can do it however you like. If you want to start at the top, that's fine too. And there are no rules. You can do it in whatever order you like. I just like to make sure that the first two colors that I put on my face warm to my skin, especially around my eyelids, so that it's just very soft and easy to blend around my eyes, because this skin is very thin and we don't want to pull and add too much product here. So when it's melted and warm to my skin, it creates an even thinner, beautiful application. I like to put a little bit down my nose like this. And that just gives a little shadow and makes my nose look thinner and longer and elongates my face a little bit. Like that. So that is 1, 2, and 3 colors. The last color is a lip and cheek. I think the lip and cheek is so important because it adds a beautiful glow, a nice little pop of color to your cheeks. You can also use this as an eyeshadow as well as the contour. So it does double duty. It's the coolest thing ever. So I'm gonna go in with my blush bronzer. This is Frenchie. It's a really pretty, light, sort of peachy, corally color, and it adds a really nice flush. And I love that it's a good, just all around soft color that works really well with most skin types. It could be light if you have dark skin or you're very tan, so this might not be a color that you would like. And I just sometimes like to make sure that it comes across my face like that. And then what you could do is, if you wanted to make this an eyeshadow, you could just go in with your finger and then just put it on your eyelid like this and create a little eyeshadow. And this is just using what you have in your palette and my 4 favorite items, and the way to start and see how you like it, build, and see how that just opened up my eyes. Now you can go into the contour a little bit and add a little bit like this, and it's very natural, very minimal, and so then, yeah, just a little contour like that on your eyelids just opens up your eyes and your face, right, and brings a nice color palette to your middle of your eyes. And then that's all I've got. And then the next thing you want to do to finish it off is do a little mascara. So I like using an eyelash curler. It gives my lashes a little curl because they're little stubs. I need a little mirror, a little mascara, and we're almost done. It's that easy. So the 4 items that I highly recommend are your brightener highlight to brighten the center of your face and around your eyes, and then the color corrector to minimize any things that you want or need to have minimized. And as you can see, it evened out my skin tone like that. And then we have the contour to add definition and shadows, a little lip and cheek. And the only thing I forgot to do is add it to my lips. And if you choose a lip and cheek like this, this is a good basic color. You could add a lip gloss on top. You could also get a lip gloss, but if you were just gonna go with 4 colors, I would do this. And then you have your own separate lip gloss that you could add on top. Like this is a lip oil. I can just add this on top to do a little gloss like that. And then the final thing that I think you should always remember to do, it's not included in this, but make sure that you tame your eyebrows just a little bit and get them into place like that. And I have tools and things for that as well. But if we're gonna go really minimal, the must-have 4 items are your brightener, your color corrector, a contour, and a lip and cheek. And then you can build from there. So if you thought this video was helpful, if you would like your own color match for the 4 colors, I will link it down below in the description box. It will be called a color match form, and it'll be linked in the description box below. If you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe. That helps other people find my channel, and I would really appreciate it. So thanks so much, and I'll see you next time.